So we are going to begin standing today. Normally, when I teach a class, I always say let's work from the ground up, but today we're actually going to work from the ground down. So it's coming to stand, big toes together. Let there be a slight part in your heels. Zip the legs nice and tight together, but keep a soft bend in your knees so you're not locking out your knees. Navel draws in. Take the shoulders up towards your ears and down your back. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head, soft gaze, or close your eyes. Take a moment here just to take inventory of your body. Ask yourself how you feel in this moment. Let any thoughts or worries disappear. Just try to be really present in this moment. Turn your focus on your breath. With each inhale that you take, feel your belly rise, your ribcage expand. With each breath out, feel as your belly contracts, letting all of your air out. And continue this breath. Deep, long inhales and deep, long exhales. Let's take one more inhale in together, breathing in. Hold at the very top. Exhale, release, sigh it out. Begin to open up your eyes. Raise your gaze. Let's begin. Inhale, fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, let your arms come down beside you. 2 shoulder rolls here, up towards the ears and down the back body. One more time. Inhale, circle your arms up towards the sky, palms touch. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Interlacing all fingers except your pointer fingers. Breathing in, send your steeple high to the sky. And as you exhale, crescent moon, bend over to the right. Allow the shoulders to relax, keeping the legs squeezed together, belly engaged. Take one more breath here. Back to stand. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to take it over to the left side. Notice if your arm starts to creep forward or you feel your body hunching forward, keep everything lifted. Give yourself space. And then release back up to stand. Let your arms come down to your side and placing your hands on your low back. Fingertips point down, squeeze your elbows in towards each other, your shoulder blades in towards one another. Again, keep the legs engaged. Press down into your mat and actually step so you're about hips width distance. And then with a breath in, lift up through the chest. Gaze comes up towards the ceiling. Tiny little back bend. Try to imagine that you're laying your back over an imaginary beach ball. Take your breath up and then release. Hinging from your hips, tracing your fingertips down your legs, we're going to come to a forward fold. Once you arrive, allow your knees to have a nice bend into them. Think of your belly coming towards your thighs. I see this a lot when I teach too, that people in their forward fold usually have their head up. Let the head, neck, shoulders relax down. Crown of the head reaches towards your mat. can stay here in stillness, or maybe you grab for opposite elbows and just give yourself a little shake from side to side. Let the tension release. Release your hands back down to your mat. And as you inhale, half lift. So hands can come to your shins, or maybe you take them up to your thighs. Really press against your legs. Release the shoulders down your back. Belly in, long spine. And exhale to release down. Slowly begin to roll yourself up, stacking one vertebra at a time. And then once you arrive to the top, once again, big shoulder roll. Bring the feet together, big toes to touch, slight part in the heels. Legs up together, inhale, fingertips up towards the sky. And as you exhale, sit the hips back, chair pose. Keep the upper body lifted, navel draws in. Slight tuck of the tailbone so there's not a huge dip in the back, but protecting the low back. Three more breaths here. Notice if any thoughts have start to enter in, just acknowledge them and then let them slip away. Focus on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out, hands come to heart. Step your legs out fairly wide. Toes point out, heels in. We're gonna come to goddess pose. It's more like a wide-legged squat. So as you inhale, let your hips drop. Knees open out to the side. Notice if they're falling in. Keep everything nice and aligned. Hands on top of your thighs. Breathe in, long back. As you breathe out, lower your right shoulder down. Let your gaze look over your left. Breath in, come back towards center. And exhale, take it over to the other side. Breath in. One more time. Right shoulder dips down. Breathe back towards center. And over to the left. Come back through center. And bring yourself slowly up to stand. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit closer. I'm kind of standing in a weird direction on my mat, but you want your feet to be about hips width distance, or excuse me, the length of your mat. So toes will kind of hang off of the mat, heels still in. And as you inhale, bring arms up towards the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, begin to lower your body down, hips dropping down towards the mat to come to garland pose. Elbows press against your knees, crown of the head reaches for the sky. And then release your hands back behind you and lower yourself down onto your mat. If you have kind of finicky knees and that was just a little too much, you could do that wider goddess stance and then just bring yourself down to your mat. Once you arrive, remove that fleshy area from your sit bones away. Legs nice and straight, flex the feet. And then draw your right knee in towards your chest. Take a moment here just to hug the knee close to the body, but give yourself space. Notice if you're hunching forward, keep everything nice and lifted. And then take this right foot, place it over your left thigh. Left hand comes behind you. Excuse me, right hand comes behind you. Left fingertips reach towards the sky. And exhale, take your twist. So elbow can come either on the outside of the knee, or you can hug the right knee in towards your body. The twist come from your navel. Relax your shoulders down and breathe. to center. Take the right foot, place it inside of the left thigh. So right foot presses against that thigh. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, spider walk your fingers out over your leg. You hit a point of tension, pause, lengthen through the back, and then exhale to release down into your stretch. Doesn't matter how close you come down towards your leg, you just want to make sure you keep your back long, aiming your belly toward your thigh. If you had a strap or a band or even a towel at home, you could place that behind your foot, give it a nice pull, give yourself some tension to help deepen the stretch. One more breath. And then release back up. Taking this right leg, we're going to hold the ankle and the knee, and then just give yourself a little rock from side to side, just releasing any tension. Release the leg down, straighten out your right leg, spin that left knee, hug it towards the chest, sit up nice and tall, and then place the left foot over your right leg. Once you're there, hugging onto that left knee, left fingertips come behind you. Breathe in, crown of the head reaches for the ceiling, fingertips high, and exhale to twist. Elbow on the outside of the knee or hugging the knee in. Notice if the sit bones are coming up off of the mat or you're leaning one direction or the other. Just try to keep it nice and centered. Notice your breath. Release yourself back to center. Taking that left foot, place it in towards the inner right thigh. Sit up tall and begin to exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Once you feel a little spot of tension, pause. Breathe, keep that foot flexed, and release to deepen into your stretch. No, you can always keep a little bend in that knee, that's okay, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Work in what your body needs and what's best for you. Let's take one more full breath here. And exhale to release. Taking that left knee, go ahead and hold on to the knee, ankle, and give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then release your legs. Bringing your knees in towards your chest, soles of your feet flat on your mat. Holding on towards your knees, inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, curl through the upper body, nose looks towards the navel. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time. And release back to center. This would be a good time to lengthen out onto your back, so coming to lay all the way down on your mat and maybe taking a 3 to 5 minute shavasana where you close your eyes, let your breath settle, really seal in your practice. Given this is a short video, I'm going to say my goodbyes here. Thank you for joining me today, for sharing your practice. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy.